Hey, what's going on, guys? Bot Mentality here. I want to give my thoughts on where beta closed, where the VIX has been and how it's trading, and my thoughts as far as heading into the session tomorrow where we have the CPI numbers coming out, which could be a catalyst. But essentially on the ES, guys, do not overcomplicate it. This is something I've been talking about for the past couple weeks. Don't overcomplicate it. Essentially here on the recent future, or excuse me, the recent past here on the ES, we had major supply up here at 4,300. We have some supply at 4,150. And then, of course, as we go down, another reference that was just created is 4060 area, or you could say 4050. As we see, we have a pivot here, and 2 or 3 right there at that 4050. That's the top of the range we're watching going into tomorrow. The bottom of the range is 3950. We had a double bottom on it. That's the most recent low. A break below 3950, we're probably going straight to 3900 even. Over 4050, we can extend to that next supply, which is going to be that 4150 most likely. Most likely that 4150. So that's the range we have. As far as a bearish lean, with the VIX remaining as high as it is here above 32, I think the bears probably have a 60-40 to the bulls for probability of a downside move during the overnight or tomorrow's session, or as a result of this EQ. The VIX being this elevated just means there's a constant anticipation of volatility and hedging against volatility without the fear. We're not seeing a parabolic move like we've seen in the past, right? Where we've seen this huge rip up here over 38, right? This huge spike. We're just kind of chopping around. We're staying relevant on the VIX. We haven't seen a parabolic yet. That's kind of what I'm waiting for as far as a more heavy bet on the long side washout. Right now, it's just speculation. I mean, you got names closing weak. Closing near the bottom of those channels. I mean, we got Apple here, didn't really get far off these prior lows over 151. 150 potential on the downside, 158 on the break to the upside. You got Amazon, right? Closed towards the bottom, or you could just say, let's just say mid-channel. Closed green, okay, but still mid-channel, right? It's very close. That 2150 could confirm a 2100. I'm very interested in long Amazon. AMD. One of the strongest names, honestly, out of all the Qs. Notice how it's holding the these prior lows back here earlier last month, or excuse me, later last month. It's holding these lows sitting around 85, but it still broke down from its prior consolidation period. Has the potential to retest that if we do see a downside move. NVIDIA is a better name as weakness. See how NVIDIA has broken its late last month lows, right? Far below those, sitting here at 36, sitting at 175, has potential to retest that 168. Under 168, I mean, who wants this thing until 150? I mean, honestly, like, you know what I mean? Like, everything has so much room. Let's look at Microsoft. I haven't looked at this one yet today. Broke that downside channel, confirmed to 260. Everyone wants this thing at 250, right? 260 minimum. We're sitting here with a small bounce. It could retest the lows. ES hasn't proven anything yet. Closing under 4,000 is a huge question mark, and it'll make the bulls nervous. If we can reclaim that into tomorrow's session, you know, the washout long looking on that 4,000 level is in play. Otherwise, if we open below that, I mean, the 4,000 supply is in play, and everyone's thinking like, crap, I'm going to have to stop before we get to 3950. You see what I'm saying? And beta will just follow the suit. It's not like we're seeing a bunch of bullish divergence on the Qs, right? So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking. We'll see how the CPI goes. We'll probably be sideways until we get those CPI numbers, and that'll help determine where we sit as far as a bias here heading into the future. Let me see, is there anything else I want to cover? I talked a little bit about the VIX, went over beta. No, that's pretty much it, guys. We just got to wait for the CPI numbers to come out, and I'll update tomorrow with my thoughts. Remember to stay focused about that bot mentality, which is a trading mentality where you learn to eliminate your emotions. You can trade like a machine, guys. I'm out of here. Deuces.